Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Master Duel Masochist run. Now last time, we grinded all the way up through Bronze, getting into Silver 5. The goal for this episode is to basically grind our way through Silver and get to Gold. Hopefully along the way, we'll be opening up lots of packs, getting new cards to replace some of the weaker ones here in the deck. Who knows, maybe we even find more synergies than we've been able to get to so far. Only time will tell. For all I know, we are going to get a third Geonator Transverser. But anyway, let's jump right into it. Who knows, this episode we might be seeing a lot more real strategies. I did in fact get Dogmatic Punishment, not terrible, and of course we've got the DD Warrior set that hopefully can take out a monster. Only time will tell. Pass it back to the opponent. Looks like they are on a 60 card deck with 14 in the extra, so they might be going crazy here in a second. Well, so far my opponent has elected not to play any cards at all. No Wi-Fi symbol. Nothing else going on, so maybe they're just having a quick read through their cards. Oh, here we go. A Sky Striker card. And a set. I can't respond to spells for the rest of the turn. Sending a Math Mech Equip card. Set 1, set 2, and the monster set. Now that is odd coming from a striker card. Obviously that turns off any Sky Striker spells. I am curious what we have going on here. I'm going to go ahead and normal, see if we have anything that's chainable. Not so far. I think I'm going to keep DD Warrior set for now. Let's get in. And it was, in fact, a Math Mech card. That is interesting, but for now, we pass it back. So we've seen the Math Mech Equip and a Math Mech Monster, and then a Sky Striker spell, so same secret pack? I don't know. Not sure what the thought is there. Okay, another Math Mech coming down. I'm gonna let it ride for now. Okay. We are special summoning out of the graveyard. Now the question is, who do I take out? I'm going to take out the higher attack monster simply because I want to keep all of my monsters on board. Let's go ahead and send a random extra deck monster. Okay, we are sending another card to prevent me from responding to spell activations. Sending the Sky Striker Equip, which won't get its effect because there are no other Striker cards in the graveyard. Attacking into the DD Warrior, so both get banished. I gotta think this is a new player. Let's go ahead and get in for as much damage as we can. I want to keep the addition in hand just in case we need to do some recovery later. Even though they haven't shown us much yet, there are certainly plenty of powerful Math Mech cards or Striker cards that could really go bad for us if we overcommit. Okay, so we have a multiplication, normal summon, and another set. Are we doing multi-roll again? Going to end phase, okay. So this is looking pretty good for us. We've got 3,600 on board. We've got another 16 here. That's 52 minus 5 for their attack. And then we'll just go ahead and addition to make it lethal. Yeah, fair enough. We did force them to respond. Don't really need to do anything else. Luckily for us, they are now officially in top deck mode. So we'll give them one more draw phase. Again, a lot of cards that could spell disaster for us off the top if they get an engage or a circular. Okay, this is... I'm not sure. This is either a new player that really just is not sure what to do with their cards, or a bot, but a bot that has specifically gone into the Sky Striker secret pack. I am going to do the tribute summon. Just, I think maybe we'll get gems for secret missions from it. And let's go ahead and swing in. And just like that, we are 1-0 for the day. Okay, here we go. 4 additional cards. And our deck is still so weak that this could really change things up for us. Kaiki the Unity Star. Draw of Fate. I've got to be honest, I do not know what this card does. I'll have to think about this. It's maybe worth playing simply because we have so many bad cards. Okay, not playing that. And I will play that. I will play the cheap little battle trick. Going over now to the Master Pack. Let's hope for something good. Plancer, Shadow Knight Archfiend, Speedroid Gum Prize, Dark World with 2100 defense, so that's probably going in. An Amazonist Tribute Summon, that is higher tech than some of the Tribute Summons we have, so that is honestly probably going in as well. Gear Freed, high attack stat. Another Mech Knight, that is actually pretty sweet. And a fusion we cannot play. You know, we take those. I noticed that our opponent's name is a bunch of letters, so it very much could be a bot. In which case you will see me at the end of the duel at the victory screen. I will hand it to this bot, if it is a bot, that their deck has synergy, but they have just decided to lock their own zone. Oh my. And Dododo Driver for game. Okay, 1 legacy pack, here we go. Molten Destruction, Fire Monster support, sure. Leeching the Light. Yeah, this is actually not too bad. I don't think we have enough light monsters to use it, but maybe goes in at some point. Okay, and 1 Master Pack. Looks like we are not getting a holo, but honestly, we could take anything at this point. Toon Gemini Elf, maybe going in. BES Big Core, probably going in to replace another Tribute Summon. Shinobi Insect, that is actually a generic link, and if it's pointing at one of their monsters, they can't attack it, so absolutely going for that. A Satellar Knight card, we actually have some Satellar Knight spells. Samurai of the Ice Barrier, we'll take it for the stat lines. A Rocket Dragon, sure. Oja Muscle, funny. And Rank Up Magic, we can't use that, but who knows, maybe later. Okay, nothing fancy here. We set our big defender and our 2 traps, and we pass back. Luckily on the follow-up, we have a fairly high stat line normal summon with our Axe of Despair. We just have to hope that our opponent is not on anything crazy. Okay, Dimension Shifter. We do not care about the graveyard. Oh, actually we very much care about the graveyard for punishment. Oh boy. I think we chain off here. Punishment won't pop anything if it can't send to the graveyard. player seems to know what they're doing, and given that they seem to know what they're doing, and they are actually on a competent combo deck, we are hitting the casino button. We're going next. We have once again drawn the trap that searches the Nordic beast. I don't know if I want to set any of this, but we may as well try to bait some cards out if there's a Raigeki or a Duster. Maybe Mad Hacker can do something here. And it is the Cyber cards. This is a good start for them. Wow, playing the Cyber Phoenix. If I can somehow summon Leg. What a power move. Okay, that is actually extremely intimidating that they summoned Leg. I think the play here is actually going to be hit over Leg and then make Shinobi Insect main phase 2 to try and hide from their attacks. In general, you wouldn't want to put everything in the EMZ against Cyber Dragon, but I am not convinced that this player is playing the extra deck monsters that would get rid of our monster. Yep, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and set the trap. Couldn't hurt. Maybe they get rid of this Cyber Dragon and special something that we want to take control of. Oh boy. What is happening? Okay, they are learning the hard way that they can't attack my monster. We'll just go ahead and set this as a way to keep ourselves alive. Really hoping they go into a rank 5 play and we can switch monsters then, or maybe fuse everything into a single monster. That's maybe hoping for too much. Battle phase again. They don't seem to believe that they can't hit me. You know, I gotta say that that pack immediately became useful. Now I just need to actually find a way to beat this opponent. I'm thinking it's going to involve finding a tribute monster, tributing over Machine King. Could also go Lizardos. That does not sound great though. So I think for now we just stall. $2K Defender. We don't really have a way to immediately convert into anything useful. I really am not trying to waste this guy's time, but I have to try and take every win I can get here. If they don't know how to out my Shinobi Insect, I'm going to keep on playing. Okay. Normal Cyber Phoenix. Okay, fair enough. We keep on going. Now this is something I can actually convert with. Let's go Eli Reemergence. Get our token. And we will go ahead and tribute summon our Zernatron. Hit over the Awakening of the Possessed. Probably, Cyber Dragon was probably the more valuable hit, but I kind of like having Shinobi Insect unable to be attacked. They started off strong with that spell card. I thought for sure they were going to start going into some power plays. Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay. Tribute Blue Eyes. We will be taking 800 damage here. I'm not sure why they decided to summon into the Shinobi zone there. But you know, we will gladly take a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, I think we just need to put as much pressure on as we can. I don't want to invest everything in the Blue Eyes though. So let's go for this and hope that our opponent fades one more draw step. So far, that has been the case. Just have to make it one more turn. Okay. Cyber Emergency coming down. That could be bad for us. We see the Cyber Dragon. I'm guessing that was the draw for turn, otherwise I don't see why they would not have activated it sooner. There's the Cyber Dragon. Set card. And going end phase. Man, it's unfortunate that we... Like, if we did a link play, we could get into Indigo. That's just going to have to be something for later. Let's try and head over here. Wonder what that back row is. Looks like they can chain it. But they aren't. Okay. Is this it? Ring. Ring targeting Blue Eyes. You know, going out on their own terms. I respect it. Okay, 2 legacy packs. You know, there are a lot of power cards in here. We could get Compulse. I think there's some B-Trooper cards in here that maybe wouldn't be so terrible. A lot of surprises could be in store for us. Let's see what we get. Mephis, the Infernal General. And Moki Moki King. Okay, maybe not the surprise I was hoping for. What else have we got? Alligator Sword, classic. And Packet Link. Okay. And that Master Pack. What have we got in here? Our second Fortune Fairy End. The curse of the duplicates continues. Raid Raptor Rise Falcon. Okay. Mechlord Granol Trap Eater. Probably not playable, but an interesting card. Mini Boral Dragon. We did just get that rocket in the last pack. Raid Raptor Vanishing Lanius. Magic Drain. And Overwhelm. Magic Drain is maybe going in. In fact, I think it is, because that at least gets rid of a spell card in their hand. Yep, let's go for it. Going second, and we've got a Mech Knight in the opener. Probably the best that we can hope for in this deck. We also have DD Warrior that we can crash in and banish. Really just depends what we're looking at here. Ooh, Fire King. Well, we tried our very best. We simply go next. So we are looking at them having a 51 card deck with a 5 card extra deck And our best play here is set 2 and bring out the guy that is most likely to survive to the next turn. Pass it back. Let's hope that they have one spell card that they really, really need to resolve. Don't make me regret playing Magic Drain. Okay, they're gonna have a lot of spell cards in hand. Yeah, they've won this one. We can say that, I think. Oh. I was just considering how weak my hand was, and it did not matter. We ascend into Silver 3, get 100 more gems, and we get 2 legacy packs. I gotta see what the opponent was on. Why did we immediately surrender? Okay. Yeah, we were on the Utopia FTK, so they probably just want to get on with their day and FTK other people. Fair enough. Alright, 2 more legacy packs, 4 more cards. Can we score something that'll change up the deck? Herald of Greenlight, not terrible. Synchro Gift, probably kind of terrible. Okay. Spike Cedra, never playing that. Ancient Leaf. I don't think we have any life gain cards, but if we did, I would certainly play that. It is not a good card, but that is the level of power we are looking at the moment. Anyway, Master Pack, let's go. Scareclaw, our second Scareclaw. Scareclaw Astra. Storm Cipher. Wonky Quartet, okay. If any of you watch Duel Taining or Luke Von Karma Sub Replay Friday. Yep, he's got a video with Wonky Quartet. That is absolutely insane. Skilled White Magician. Okay, another spell counter card, so this actually combos with our Endymion card, oddly enough. Vendread Charge. Ghost Trick. Battleguard Rage. And Gladiator Beast Octavius. So ironically enough, I think Storm Cipher, Skilled White Magician, possibly Battleguard Rage could all go in. I have to see how many warriors we're actually playing, but certainly we've gotten a few pickups from this pack. Not much going on with this hand. Let's normal out our Wind-Up Knight, set our Machine King, and pass it right over to them. Okay, looks like we may be on the ZWZS Utopia structure deck. There is a ZW. And they are going end phase. Let's go ahead and special out our Machine King so that we can use that as tribute fodder. Speaking of tribute fodder, there's our Reinforced Truth. Yeah, neither of these really do anything, so I think we just get in. Start putting the pressure on. In addition to upgrading our stat lines, you know, our tribute monsters actually have occasionally relevant effects. Our queen can't be destroyed by battle, which is something. Oh my gosh. The one card I needed to set. I was supposed to set this card to have tribute fodder for our other tribute summon in hand. Okay, activating the graveyard effect to destroy a card we control. I suppose that must have been the plan all along. Yep, popping the queen. Fair enough. And end phase. Okay, I think we actually normal summon this guy simply because it makes it a 2-turn clock. And this time I will actually remember to set this trap. Back to the opponent. It's hard to imagine what they might have in hand that they wouldn't want to play any monsters, or at least set a card. Because I'm pretty sure that deck is all about making it really easy to do Xyz plays. Okay, well, we get to use Big Core. We will go ahead and do that. And let's get in there. Playing around Gores, of course. Let's swing in. We've got it. 2 more legacy packs. Coming right in. Alter for Tribute. We might actually play this just because if an opponent's monster is going to pop a card of ours anyway, we might as well gain the life points. Not that great a card. I'll have to think about that. St. Joan. Okay. Beast of the Pharaoh. And One-Eyed Shield Dragon. Oof. You know, I think none of those are going in. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and navigate over to the Master Pack, see what we can pick up here. Ooh. Possible hollow here. A couple of hollows. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Peacemaker. Hermit of Prophecy. Kind of funny after going up against the Spellbook player there. Karakuri. Plunder Patrol. Falchion B. DDD Gust King Alexander. Not generic, and I don't think we have a DD tuner. Unchained Soul of Sharvara. You know, we do have a fair number of Fiend monsters, and of course we can always just set something. This is, you know, I think this is worth playing just by itself, even though we can't combo into any other Unchained cards yet. And Mermail Abyssgunda. Not worth it for us yet. Or possibly ever, I should say. So it is set pass, but it's better than some of our set passes. Over to the opponent. Tearlament's Scream. Yeah. We are in fact going to negate that. They might have a different tier spell, but it's kind of worth it. That will, of course, add them a trap, I believe. Fair enough. Most likely we are done for. I see. Yeah, we're going next. $42 cards and 15 in the extra. We have our Mech Knight, one of our Mech Knights. Ooh. Do we have an out to anything Ubel? Yeah, I say we go next. Not the worst opener. Ooh. Unfortunately, we are still screwed over by the existence of Blackout. I will play it out simply for humor's sake. And we get the Max C. Our opponent is on 57 cards and 3 in the extra. Oh my. Little Chimera. Okay. We go for our big guy. Main phase 2, we set our traps. Pass it back. Draw phase, we activate our little token generating trap. Okay, this seems like a bot. Summon leg. What an absolute chad of a bot. Leg to kill themselves. Here we go. 6 additional cards for the collection. I really want Compulse. Really, any removal. I will take any removal. Sea Lancer is not it. Card Rotator. This is... I have so many useless cards that I don't mind the discard. Pain. Nightmare Wheel. Yep, that is going in. That is not. That is not at all going in. Okay, a hollow. Could be anything. Missing Force, what are you? Rasterlager. This is like access code at home. Okay. We technically have kind of a boss monster now. And when we get cyberslocked by our math mech, we actually have something to go into if we have enough monsters on board. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what's in the master pack. Whoop. Maybe some hollows. Terror King Archfiend, our second of the little chess piece Archfiends. Kwakimeru, a Performapal, Hieratic Dragon of Tefnut, Lightsworn Barrier, Scolding. I think we actually do play that. That is maybe the worst solemn card, but it is, in fact, a solemn card. Sonic Boom, what are you? Mecha Phantom Beast, nope. Interesting. We don't have the worms to make this work, but that is something we can certainly keep in our back pocket. Okay, we set the Speedroid just because it can negate an attack from the graveyard. Back to the opponent. They are on a 40 card deck with 15 in the extra. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, and pass. Well, not gonna lie, set 4 is kind of terrifying. I think I'm gonna slow roll this a bit. Just normal summon out my Dododo. See if we can take a trap card. Yep. It is burn. As terrible as the cards they are playing are, we really don't have the means of stopping them from doing it to us. I think we just send it. We are probably dead anyway. We use our move man effect. They ring in response, so they are not going to get the benefit of their Ghost Girl. And I think we just go ahead and hit in. We're at even life points. I do want it noted. I don't think that means much, but they haven't killed us yet. They are passing. Of course, in burn, that's kind of terrifying anyway, because they can have the burn card from hand. Send it. Yep. And we're dead. We are grinding all the livelong day. Our opponent is a collection of letters and numbers, so we might be about to have a free win donated by the robots. I, for one, welcome our robot. I'm not going to call them overlords. These ones are robot underlings. Let's see if there are any signs of intelligent life. Spiritual Beast. Hold. Spiritual Beast set 1. That kind of triggered me for a second, because obviously Ritual Beast would, in fact, slap us silly. Let's see what we can do. We will go for the Axe of Despair and see if we can head over. And it connects. Okay. Back to them. Normal summon the Tamer Elder. They get another normal. Did we just draw this? Alright, where are we going? Okay. They're gonna gain the attack and defense. Okay. We are linking for Pit Knight Philly. Okay. Alright. Ritual Beast Ambush. Bring some stuff back. I have to confess that I am really not that familiar with the Ritual Beast deck. This does not look like the line, if I may be so bold. Okay, we're gonna gain more attack and defense. Soft once per turn effect. We're going to battle phase. Sure. Okay, we're gonna get our trap monster, set up our tribute summon. Okay, we are once again banishing to get the stat boost. And we are specialing back the Pit Knight Philly. Alright. Well, I think we just go for the Ritual Beasts. The Link is going to come back regardless. And we pass it back. There have been a lot of duels today where I just simply cannot tell if I am battling a new player or a box. Okay. Interesting timing on the Skull Servant summon. Must be a bot. Okay. Well, we did need the packs, I have to be honest. The sad part is that there was certainly a version of this duel where I didn't draw the Axe of Despair or an 1800 body and actually got washed by a bot. That was very much a possibility. Alright, let's clean this up, I guess. Going with Gem Knight, and we go in with the big core. Thank you, robot. Okay, here we go. 8 additional cards. Let's see what we can grab. Great Desire. Okay, and a Performer Pal. Probably nothing playable for now. Swift Samurai Storm, 6am card. Remote Rebirth. Target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it in an opponent's main monster zone your link monster points to. I guess if we want to die faster, we could play that. After the Storm. I'm going non-verbal from the quality of these pulls. Kaminote Blow. Soul Transition. If you control no special summon monsters, very likely for us, tribute 1 face-up level 4, normal summon or set monster, draw 2 cards. This may actually be going in. I don't know. Seems pretty terrible still. Alright, over to the Master Pack. Ooh, looks like we've got an ultra rare coming up. How about a Lightning Storm? How about a Raigeki? A Fenrir? Who knows? Another super heavy samurai card? Sure. Danger Dogman. You know, that is a free body on board most of the time. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. Guardian of the Voiceless Voice. Very funny. Kirin Lili. Twilight Ninja Getsuga. The Shogun. Yeah, not good enough for us, unfortunately. Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon. This is a generic synchro. Okay. And our opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase, so this is actually technically an out to Tenpai. Or a counter, rather. This is certainly going in. Sprite Elf. That is insane. That is actually busted. I don't know how many level 2s we have, but we might just be playing all of them now. Okay, so here is our new and revised deck. Let's see what we can do with it. I won't lie, this is just a god-awful hand. Diviner of the Herald comes down. Okay, are we looking at Drytron or Voiceless Voice? I'm gonna say it is more likely that it's Voiceless Voice. And unless something goes horribly wrong for them, this is absolutely a skip. Okay. Alright, you know, you got it, pal. And immediately punished for putting this card in my deck. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm impressed. See you next time. We do the classic. The set. And pass. Okay. Melody of Awakening Dragon. Pitching Keeper. So we are most likely looking at the Blue Eye structure, which is, you know, absolutely fine. They can certainly still kick our butts. Now, what would be funny, do we activate this card? I don't think so. Our switcheroo is off. That's okay. There is a world where they Oh, never mind. Do they have the Chaos Max in hand? No, but we've got alternative, of course. It would be very funny if they somehow sank all these into one monster. Okay, there goes our Speedroid. Yeah, let's go ahead and save ourselves some life points. We'll take the 25. So we know they have the Ritual spell in hand. We just saw them add the Chaos Max. So this is very, very much over. Special the Red Moon. Special the Indigo Eclipse. Well, you know, that may screw them over. Now it is, in fact, my cards. Let's go ahead and get in. Yeah, you wanna move him? Special summoning a Blue Eyes from hand or graveyard. Sure thing. I am more than happy to ram a Blue Eyes into your Blue Eyes. And we actually get to draw cards now. One card anyway. Okay, so we kill our own guys. And we go ahead and crash the Blue Eyes. The existence of the trap card is actually so bad for us. The only thing I can hope for is that we can get the Mad Hacker out. If they somehow do a summon main phase 2, it's really not worth gambling on them not reading Shinobi Insect. That was the other thing I considered. Yep, down comes the Chaos form. The question is... Okay. So we're keeping the Blue Eyes on field. I would so love for them to summon in main phase 2. But they have set a card, so that does not seem to be happening. Ouchie, ouchie. Okay. The only out I can think of for Chaos Max is DD Warrior. Oof. Yeah, that... Even bringing this out, we are still very much dead on board. GG's. We scoop. Okay, we have Jacko Bolan. Oh, tribute summoning Trifortresops. Excuse my pronunciation. This is a machine. This is not a zombie. What are we doing? Okay. Our opponent has elected to die. See, this is interesting. This is at least the third or fourth time during this session climbing through silver where I don't know if I'm just against someone who is very new to the game or if I'm against a bot. Because there is no way that you let go of the Jacobolin for this random monster. But for now, I think the main thing is that it is the most damage we can get without gambling on Dogman. Okay. Alright now. Normal summon Gauntlet. I take back what I said. This is not a human person. Director, end credits, please. Okay. As painful as Silver 2 was, with the amount of meta decks that we saw, we are finally out of it. We are into Silver Tier 1, and we get an additional pack for our troubles. 2 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards! Okay. Blizzard Thunderbird. And a deal with Dark Ruler. Okay, maybe it would be very funny if we pulled Berserk Dragon and actually summoned it off of that. Anyway, let's go to the Master Pack. Can we get like a low rarity sprite card? Something along those lines. Torpedo Takedown, Seraph, an Infernity, Tiki Curse, yet another trap monster to go with our other trap monsters. Sure, you know, that's going in. Glowneos, Twin Photon Lizard, Rising Sun Slash, a Utopia card, Pendulum Reborn. I see. Well, the Tiki Curse is nice. Okay, real quick change to the deck. We have taken out the 2 little Fortune Fairies and I've added this flip monster that searches a fiend. It's going to get us our Sharvara, you know, if nothing else. And we've also added in the Tiki Curse. All right, let's carry on. That is an insane top deck. And I'm going to go ahead and toggle on just in case there's something weird about attack declarations. Anyway, here's your Nightmare Wheel. See you next turn. The plan here is to get Alternative down to 400 and then hit over it. This guy can't attack while I have Nightmare Wheel. It is, in fact, the Veiler. You have got to be kidding me. Duster. You best believe we are scolding them. Absolutely thrashing them for that circular activation. No circular. Unfortunately, they, you know, it foolishes for cost, so we can't stop the Sigma. And they had the diameter in hand. They're just better than us. They are just more skilled. We normal out our big beautiful boy. And we set 2. Now the fact that they have something activatable in hand tells me that they have what I like to call real cards. And I don't know, real cards seem to be a problem for us. Adding a Trap Tricks monster. You know, the Link one is not affected by trap cards, so we are going for this now. There's not really a good send, so it doesn't really matter. 2, 3. Fair enough. Our only hope here is to press for as much damage as possible, as fast as possible. Those silly folks, they think we're gonna special. We are not. Do they have a trap hole for this? Okay. Random bullshit, go! Imperm. Double imperm. I'm not sure why. But that's fine. That's a very I'm not reading all that kind of move. They didn't really know whether we had card text that mattered, so they just thought, let's go ahead and just nullify the card text just in case. Evenly matched. They are wildly overestimating how much I value any of these cards. Sure. I can see now why they burned the imperms, I guess. You know, the one thing is that I now don't have the counter for the garden. I maybe should have kept that, actually. Okay. There's the boss monster. Honestly, I think we just go to battle to head over. We do not want to do anything that would activate a trap card while it's on field. The third imperm. The third one. GG's. Okay, our opponent is on 50 cards, 4 in the extra. Let's run it. We're going to set DD Warrior and hope for the Banish effect and the Magic Drain to hopefully negate a crucial spell card. 6 Samurai. I'm going to hold off just in case they have a Gateway. The Gateway means a lot more to me than that. We are playing legit 6 Samurai cards. Okay, goodbye. And they are passing it back. I think we keep Dogman for when they have monsters on board that we need to try and battle back against. So for now, it is a normal swing in and pass. I have no idea why I'm doing my voice like that. Okay. Another Samurai coming down. The draw 2. Why are we on 50 cards? Do we think they have another spell card? Let's find out. They did, in fact. They had a really terrible one. I would discard that too. Okay, adding the Kageki. Doesn't matter this turn because they've already normaled. But next turn that is probably going to be a pretty big problem for us. Okay, let's Let's just try to go for damage here. Okay. We're just maximizing damage. Hopefully this is not a battle trap. Okay, the Kageki is a pretty big problem for us, actually. My zone placement is so bad, I could have gone for the Shinobi. That's okay. Let's just hope one of our level 4s survives, and then we have synchro play next turn. Yep, down comes the Kageki. Let's see what they special. Okay, Spirit. Xian in hand. Oh lord. That does contest the Dogman. I'm not sure why they did that, but you know, I appreciate them doing it. I will say that. The only thing I'm seeing here that I'm worried about is the additional back row that they set. Okay, we do what we can here. Now the funny play is not the good play. Is it? You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it is the good play. Do we have an imperm? We do not. Okay. They have chosen to pop the other card, but unless they've got another trick up their sleeves... Okay. They do have a trick up their sleeve. They're going to special summon back Kageki in defense, which is fine, because I can still attack Xian. Is that game? It is. We had to grind a long time for that win. Okay, let's see what we get for beating down on Great Shogun Xian. Looks like we're getting at least one holo. Some useless spell cards. Okay, a rank 3. You know, a generic and boosts its attack. Fine. Firestorm Vassal. Just a break. Funny. A normal monster kind of Rageki trap card. Sign out Ritual. The Deep Grave. We will absolutely play the Deep Grave. And Crusadia Magius. We don't have any Crusadia cards, but certainly something to keep our eyes on for later. Deep Grave is definitely going in, though. Okay, one more win. One more win to close out the session and close out our rank ups through silver. Our opponent is on 56 cards, 2 cards in the extra deck. This is looking very sus. Normal summon Axe Dragonute. Okay. Dragonute, set 3, pass. Little do they realize, I have a big bungus. What is this? I have never seen this card in my life. Send an effect monster to the graveyard. Special summon a level 4 or lower dragon, normal monster, from hand, deck, or graveyard. Threatening Roar, sure. Ring, you know, send it. Just send it. Why not? Okay, so that does nuke our Mech Knight. Unfortunate. Let's see the normal monster. Sure. Okay. Unfortunately, I do need to play something, because on the off chance they get something crazy in hand, I don't want to die. So we will actually summon out the token just as a body block. A little bit sad. It is what it is. Flipping Dragonite to defense, flipping Ragnarok to attack. Wild. Wild stuff from our opponent. Playing mad head games with us. And Shifting Shadows. This does less than nothing for them. This is the worst card I've ever read. Okay. Let's go ahead and Tiki Curse. And normal out. Gear freed and get in. A little bit of damage. We'll set the switcheroo. And pass back. World Legacy Collapse. Another card that is doing nothing. Okay, we tribute out the Zernatron. And even without the Axe of Despair, that gives us lethal damage. And with that, we rank up into Gold Tier 5. Sweet Jesus, hallelujah. We are all the way through Silver. We have also gotten 2 Legacy Packs. Let's go ahead and finish things out for the day, opening up our 2 Legacy Packs and our Master Pack. Here we go. 2 Legacy Packs. Can we rip anything good? Magispectra Supercell, Tiger Axe, nothing there. Mystic Clown, wow, we are getting all the old school cards. Damage Mage, oof, okay. Let's see if we can add something sweet to the collection out of the Master Pack. An ultra rare. Okay. So we have the Terrifying Toddler of Torment. So that could foolish a fiend from deck to graveyard. Honestly, we are getting quite a lot of fiends. Getting certain kind of synergies going there. A Klee card, Star Seraph. Soaring Eagle above the Searing Land. Yeah, that is unfortunately not a great card. Dragoonity Senatus, maybe playable simply for the stats. Crimson Resonator. It's a free special. It's another fiend. And a danger card to go with our Dogman, perhaps. Let's see what this ultra rare is. Deer Note. That is not useful for us right now, but if we ever get punks going, that is obviously a great card in that package. Well, that'll wrap things up for today. Thanks so much for watching. Next time we will pick things up in gold. See you next time.